Hello everybody, my name is Cool Blue, and I'm bringing you guys yet another Casters Never Presents CasNet Interview, and these series have been going on and trucking along, and I'm just excited that we keep getting more people to actually interview with us. And actually, speaking of people interviewing with us, we have somebody from a very interesting background, relatively speaking, and his name is none less but Imp. And Imp, would you like to say hello to all the beautiful people out there, please?
Hello there, beautiful people.
There you go. He says hello, beautiful people, and the beautiful people say hello back. That's how it works, right?
Yep.
Okay, Imp, would you like to, okay, just to give everybody a preference, Imp is not really a player, but he's a community manager, but you'll find that out in a little bit, so let's go ahead and get started with the interview. Imp, would you like to please introduce yourself as far as your name, handle, and stuff, and also things that you do in real life?
Well, as you heard from Cold Blue, I'm known as Imp, and I'm a Dota moderator for Dirtnap Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
My job is to pretty much recruit and oversee events that we have for our Dota members.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to... right now we're in the recruiting phase, trying to get more members into our Dota community. We have had many successful games in the past, and we wanted to try to expand to Dota because...
Wait, actually, I'm going to hold you there because I'm actually a little bit late. I just realized that I have a question, actually more about Dirtnap Gaming. But as far as yourself, you work in what general area, and what do you go to school for?
Right now I work as a personal support assistant, which means I go into the homes of developmentally disabled people, and I help them live independent lives.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. It feels like I'm doing something better than working, you know, at a burger place or whatever.
Right.
I feel like I'm actually making an impact.
That's good, that's good. And what did you study when you actually went to school, assuming that you went through
I went
college?
for all of 6 months, sadly.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. That happens a lot.
I went for computer security, information, and forensics, which is a fancy degree for pretty much hacking.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's one of the only computer science degrees that you can get a PhD in.
Wow, really?
And that's the main reason why I chose it. Recently, I've been debating whether or not to go back to school and change my major to video game design, because since I was a kid, I've always loved video games.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to ask you more about your video, how'd you get into video games, because I feel like that's going to be a very interesting story. But according to you from earlier, you have an interesting story about how you got the name Imp. So would you like to go ahead and tell us?
It's a very, I mean, how I got the name Imp, it's very long.
Okay.
Pretty much, back in the days of high school, I went through, let's just call it a weeaboo phase. And I just wanted to do everything with, Japanese names and all that, and I came up with my own weird names along with my friends.
Nice.
And finally, when I grew out of that stage, I wanted something different. And I felt my friend had just invited me to a game that was new at the time,
right,
which was called Mabinogi, if any of you ever played it. It's a fantasy life RPG.
Huh.
And there were these ugly little creatures called imps.
And
I mean,
you
like,
decided to name yourself after
especially
the ugly thing?
Like, yeah, I named myself after the ugly thing, and it was late at night, so I called myself first Impish Knight. I still go by that name for some of my things, such as Twitter and my stream.
Right.
But eventually, it just progressed to other things. When I played other RPGs, I wanted to keep the name Imp, so I switched up the name to like Impleton or Impellion.
Oh my God,
And it just kept jumping around. And I finally was like, those are too long, too complicated. Whenever people tried to say my name, they would get into tongue twisters, especially with the one Impellion for whatever reason.
Impelin. No.
And so, yeah, exactly. So I eventually just went, everyone just started calling me Imp, and it just kind of stuck. Sometimes I'll go into variants like my League of Legends name, like Mr. Imp, but I don't really stray away from the word Imp these days.
No, that's good. No, I want to ask you this question because we talked about it a little bit before, and actually Smoyf asked you this question a long time ago about where you got your profile picture and stuff. So could you let us know a little bit of the background behind this almost cute enough for, or almost awesome enough for a guy to say cute? Sorry, I didn't actually say the word cute. But this a super awesome picture that you sent me that you want to represent yourself. Like this Raichu picture looks epically freaking awesome.
So when I was a kid, like most kids, we were of my generation at least. We've like Pokemon had just come out. It was new. It was awesome. There were these little cute monsters fighting each other, and I was a huge fan of it. But when I really was able to choose my first Pokemon was when I saw Raichu in the first Raichu in the Pokemon series, which was Lieutenant Sarge's.
Right.
Now, Lieutenant Sarge had this badass Raichu who felt like he was better than everyone, and I honestly felt that way. I felt Raichu was so much bigger of a badass than Pikachu just because he was a little bit bigger and had a cooler tail type of deal. And you know, there was nothing actually better than him, and in the end, you found out that the Raichu was worse. But I just loved that Raichu so much that it stuck on me, and so ever since then, I've had this kind of Raichu obsession, and he's been my favorite Pokemon. So I commissioned. I commission occasionally an artist to draw me a Raichu picture to, you know, support the artist on like DeviantArt and to, you know, get myself a cool looking Raichu picture.
Right.
Yeah. So that's how that picture came to be.
So basically, you took something that was like awesome to you, near and dear to your heart as a child, and then you commissioned somebody. You supported the community by giving them back some money for a picture that they were probably going to draw anyway. And so it's a win-win situation. You gave back, you got something awesome from your childhood, and it looks freaking amazing.
Yep.
So
most
would you
definitely
mind giving a shout out to the artist if you remember?
His name is actually really hard to pronounce. I can give you a link to put on the video later on, and I feel really bad that I can't pronounce his name.
Okay, no, but the link will be fine. Link will be fine. I'll link everybody to his stuff because that picture, it gives zero cares about what you think about it. It just looks like.
It's probably my favorite Raichu picture I've ever gotten, and I've gotten probably 10. So I definitely thank the artist a lot. I've given him shout outs before, and I hope he's still, you know, doing really well when it comes to commissions. Last I checked, he was getting like a commission every few days, so yeah. He's a busy guy.
Alright, so let's go ahead and move forward. So definitely shout out to the artist. We'll get your link and we'll put in the description below. For everybody who's watching this later on, check the description, check him out, go like his stuff, or however DeviantArt works. I don't know, give him a cookie or something. And
pat on the back. Definitely a pat on the back.
Definitely a pat on the back, because that is amazing. That's an amazing picture. But let's go ahead and move forward with the questions that we have listed so far. So, how did you get into video games?
Oh, well, back when I was in first grade, one Christmas, my mom actually got me a Nintendo 64.
Nice.
And I was fucking psyched. Excuse my language. Like,
That's okay.
It was... Like, if any of you have ever seen the Nintendo kid, the Nintendo 64 kid, that was exactly how I was when I got it.
Nice.
We got 3 games for it. We got Pokemon Stadium, we got The Legend of Zelda, and we got Donkey Kong. And it was one game for me and each of my brothers. I got The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. It was funny because I didn't know how to read at the time, and when I started playing the game,
Right.
When it came to words like vulnerable,
Mhm.
in the first stage, I would ask, my mom every time I didn't know what a word meant.
Mhm.
And she finally told me to look it up in the dictionary. And I started playing Zelda with a dictionary right next to me whenever I saw a word I didn't understand.
Wow.
And I looked it up, and Legend of Zelda taught me how to read at a very early age.
So basically, your parents tricked you into learning, and you learned a bunch of words because dictionary and Zelda.
Yeah, most definitely.
Darn it,
I
Nintendo.
think I had like a fifth grade
Mhm.
reading level at the end of Legend of Zelda. It was fantastic.
Oh
So,
man,
whenever someone says video games don't teach you anything,
they're obviously BSing us. But
yep.
so it was the Legend of Zelda that got you into the playing video games, or was it something else a little bit later on that got you
It
like
was
serious
The
into video
Legend of
games?
Zelda. It was by far the most fun game I had ever played.
Mhm.
Eventually, as the years went on, I evolved along with the gaming.
Mhm.
I got a Game Boy when portable started becoming a huge thing, the Game Boy Color, and I played
Nice.
Donkey Kong Country and Pokemon.
Mhm.
As you notice, every generation that has a Pokemon game, I get a Pokemon game.
Nice.
um, like I've
I mean, dude,
huge
Pokemon's a good.
Pokemon.
It's a game,
Yeah.
guys. Seriously, well, as we become older, and by we I mean I don't know how old everybody's watching this, but as we of my generation and your generation, because we're in the same generation, I remember when Pokemon came out, um, and I was a kid and I loved it. But as we get older, Pokemon's becoming a thing where we can just like give to our nieces and nephews and eventually children and say, "Hey, here, take this game. Shut up, hide in the corner." And no, seriously, because you can play a game forever.
I mean, nowadays it's a bit more complicated, but yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if I'd give, a kid that's 8 a Pokemon game. I'd be afraid of them getting better than me. They'd be talking about IVs and EVs and the best way to train certain Pokemon, and oh my God, I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so Pokemon was obviously a big thing for you. So like,
Mhm.
what eventually brought you into like the online stuff?
The online stuff?
Hmm.
Well, before I hit 18, I didn't have a lot of access to online things.
Right.
But whenever I went to a friend's house, the friend that got me to get the name Impish Knight,
Hmm.
um, shout out to Seanry,
Hmm.
uh,
Nice. Okay.
he pretty much um, he was the first one to actually introduce me actively to online games. Eventually, when I turned 18, I got my own laptop and I started playing other games that Shanri also introduced me to. And
Nice.
from there, I just wanted to play more and more online games. After, finding out about League of Legends, I got into this huge competitive fix, which I'm into today. Mostly,
Hmm.
any games I play have to have some competitive aspect to it, or I don't play it.
Right. I
Yeah.
understand. Because it's just not the same nowadays. Like if I go back and play Jack and Dexter, the Precursor Legacy, the original Jack and Dexter, such a great game. But if I go back and play it, I'm like, yeah, there's nobody else online. Or well, there's no online, but there's nobody else here, so I'm gonna go play Dota again.
Yeah. I mean, the only exceptions to these games are like The Legend of Zelda,
Hmm.
especially the Four Swords. Oh my God, I love the Four Swords. It's
See, Four
funny.
Swords made me
Especially,
mad. No, because I don't have friends who had the link cable when it came out.
oh, you missed it. You missed it recently. It was on the 3DS for free
Yeah,
for like a
I
week.
have that one. I have that one.
Yeah, yeah. But
Thinking same
I
problem.
have,
I don't have friends who have 3DSs and they got it for free, so I'm sad.
man. But yeah, I love the Four Swords because I had people to play with. It was It was an amazing experience. But
Hmm.
um, I just love I like all the Zelda games that come out. I play. I have to play. I have a Wii reserved just for that. I don't play Mario Kart. I don't
Question
play anything.
question
Huh?
for you real fast. Because like you obviously had a 3DS, right? You have a 3DS.
Yeah.
Did you get a 3DS when it first came out?
No, I got it when Pokemon X and Y came out.
Ah, okay. I was about to ask you, are you an ambassador for the 3DS? But that would be a no.
No, I wasn't. I mean, I was kind of mad that I got the 3DS when I did because I was totally out of the loop with the DS,
Right.
and the 2DS came out, and I like that one a lot better.
Yeah, see, a lot of people, okay, initially when the 2DS was announced, and guys, this show's about Interview with Imp, but we're talking about games.
Yeah.
Might as well. And oh yeah, hold on, just to take a few steps back too. I know everything is Dota relative to the video. There's a Dota background, and there's also Dota music, but that's mainly because for atmosphere. Dota background just so you don't have to look at a blank screen, and the music just so you have some noise in the background. So I apologize if we talk about League of Legends and you guys are like, oh my gosh, it's League new blah, or we're talking about Han or something. Oh my gosh, it's Han new blah. Please try to keep all your prejudices at the start or at the door when you watch this interview, please, because we're going to talk about a lot of different games. Because this guy's a freaking community manager. So anyway, so what I was saying though is that I forgot what I was saying. I think I was saying something along the lines of Ambassador Pro. Oh no, 2DS. I thought the 2DS was a great idea. It's great because it only costs $130 relative to the 3DS, which costs like I think $190 now.
Just about, yeah.
So I think it's great for people who don't already have one and they want to play Pokemon, because that's what a lot of people want to play.
Yeah, exactly. Or, the Legend of Zelda games. On my 3DS, I have all the Legend of Zelda games from the store. I have the Ocarina of Time. I have the new one,
But you don't have the Minish Cap because you're not an ambassador. Oh.
I really wanted the Minish Cap. That is the one Zelda game I have yet to play.
Oh, really?
The one.
Well, see, okay. Well, okay, Imp, if it makes you feel better, the only 3 Legend of Zelda games I've played was Ocarina of Time because I got on my 3DS, Minish Cap because I got on my 3DS, and Four Swords because I got on my 3DS. So yeah.
Yeah.
You're much more well versed. Like you played the seasons, and everybody says the seasons are really great and blah, and I'm like, nah, never mind.
But
But go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Right. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Did we answer the question already? I think we did. I think we answered all the Pokemon.
We most definitely did.
Oh, darn it! I'm sorry, guys. I got lost. I was talking about like the Minish Cap and stuff, and now I'm gonna go play the Magic Mirror for Kirby. That game is hard as crap.
Yeah.
Dude, Kirby games, no lie. Like you look at it, it's like, oh, this cute little game for kiddies. No, that game is hardcore, man.
No.
That game is hardcore.
Just give up when you get to the door if you have a weak will.
But okay, we'll go ahead and keep things rolling on since we are exhausted with that question or with those answers. Yeah. Could you tell us more about Dirtnap Gaming, please?
So, Dirtnap Gaming is a gaming community, not a clan. And actually, before I continue, I want to make sure it's clear. It's Dirt Nap.
Dirt space nap.
Yeah. Before I get smited from above, from the Dirt Nap gods, it's Dirt Space Nap. But Dirtnap is a gaming community, not a clan, which means we're more laid back. We don't have any training schedules. We're just a fun group of people to hang out with, have fun, have anti-rager, space that is safe for anyone to play the games that they love. Now, Dirtnap supports a numerous amount of games, has players for it. But the whole idea of the community is you find people you like to play with, you play with them, and eventually maybe you can start up a new trend with another game,
Right.
Or another game that we all can play and have fun, It's a very warm, welcome group. I love them to death. I've been a member for 2 years now, and in Dirtnap years, that's like, I feel like an old timer.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of people come and go, and I mean, I love the place to death. The mods are really cool. You can just hop into teams with them and not feel nervous. I mean, it's really just a great place.
Okay, and what are some of the games that you guys support with Dirtnap Gaming? Like, what are some of those games?
Honestly, I can't list all of them off the top of my head, but I can tell you the ones that I definitely participate in, which would be League of Legends, Dota, or we used to have a StarCraft, but Minecraft, though we're trying to get a new server, and World of Warcraft, even though I don't play World of Warcraft.
Right.
Oh,
DayZ.
We have DayZ. We have rooms in our TeamSpeak for people who want to play other games. Like we recently put in Titanfall rooms. We have Smite rooms. We still have our StarCraft rooms in TeamSpeak. We just don't have a forum. And geez, I am tongue twisting myself all over the place.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And just to let you know, while you're talking about this, I'm on the Dirtnap Gaming website, just showing off a little bit. Hey guys, look, CasNet's over there. Yay, we're a group. Sorry, but go ahead.
Yeah, we also, that's another thing. We also have social groups, so if you don't want to have an entirely public group, or you just want to have a small group, to whoever's interested, you can set up a social group, which CasNet has set up one over there, and, have either make it private or public and have it so that you have a group with people of similar interests that we may not have listed in DirtNap. I'm trying to think.
No, you don't have to go along.
Definitely.
Just let me know. Just let me know when you're done.
I think I've said about everything.
Okay. And I also wanted to add another thing too, because this is the reason why CasNet is involved with DirtNet Gaming, is because we are a group that's about casters coming together to collect, collaborate, and create with one another. We are not just Dota, which is primarily what we are now, because Cool Blue's all Dota stuff, generally speaking. Like, I actually commentate on Dota stuff. So naturally, a lot of our stuff is Dota focused, but we are open to other games, and we are trying to stretch out and reach out to people like League of Legends, or the League of Legends community, or even the Smite community, and also to the Strife community and stuff, and Minecraft community too. I don't know, do they have casters for Minecraft, or is it just Let's Play? I
have no idea. I've never looked into casting for Minecraft. I didn't even think that was a thing, but
I don't know. We're
maybe.
just about making connections with other people so that we can help people starting out into the casting scene or commentating scene or just getting involved with esports scene, to have an easier way or some sort of channel to make connections with bigger groups that might need somebody like really quick. Like, hey, we got a small little tournament going on for Join Dota. Do you guys have any casters? Yeah, sure. Here's a caster, and then just throw them at them.
Yeah, throw them at them. That's a funny picture.
Wait. Toss people across.
Here you go. Oh man.
Okay, so moving on to the next questions. What games are your community? Okay, I already asked that.
Yeah.
Sorry. What is your favorite thing about the community? And when I say the community, you're involved with many different communities relative to Dirtnap Gaming. So I'm pretty sure you've had a few hands inside of League of Legends. You had a few hands inside of Dota. You've also had a few dealings with the Minecraft community. But overall, what is your overall favorite thing about the communities in general?
Well, in the gaming communities that, and I'm just talking about the actual games communities, in terms of League of Legends, I don't play the game for the community, let's just say that. I mute them.
No shots fired.
Like, the minute shots are fired, I mute them, and I just play my role. I'm there to support the person in my lane. I don't care what he has to say about me. I'm probably never going to see him again.
Nice.
And so I'm just going to, play the game that I like to play. When it comes to Dota and Minecraft, I do love the community. I don't know what it is, about them. They just seem a lot more approachable. Maybe Dota is more approachable than LoL because you have voice chat and it's a little less frustrating.
Right.
I don't know. It's just I feel the Dota community is a lot more approachable than the LoL. Minecraft, as long as you aren't a douchebag like me and you don't grief everything,
Nice.
people are really approachable. You need something, usually someone will give you it. I've played other games, but if I were to go into every single one of them,
Hmm.
I would probably be here for 3 days telling you of, back in Nam or, uh,
Okay. This is actually a good transition because you've been a moderator for Don't Have Gaming for 2 years, correct?
no, I actually only recently became a moderator. I've
Oh,
been
but you've been involved with the community.
involved with the community actively for 2 years.
Okay, so you've been
Um,
involved with the community, so you've seen some evolution, relatively speaking, from like what it used to be like to what it's like now. So,
Most definitely. Well,
what
when
would
I
you say the overall evolution would be, or what would you say the overall evolution was as far as attitudes towards things in general?
um the fact that when we were having just one of the bigger league communities around,
Hmm.
we when we started to jump into the esports, everyone's support towards our teams when they went to tournaments, even if they lost, we didn't tell them, we supported them. We didn't root on for other teams, or we wanted our team to win. And
Right.
it was a very, um, it was a very big group effort. I know that DirtNap helped the team, go to these events and
Hmm.
all that. The actual community took money out of their wallets, and I mean, I just found it to be, the most supportive thing ever. That was the biggest evolution I saw when we started getting involved into esports. Um,
Hmm.
but in terms of just community wide,
Right.
honestly, it's just I've never noticed. Uh, I feel it's already at its prime in terms of member quality. I mean, occasionally we'll get one or two people that are very, let's
Flippant.
just call them childish,
Or
and
no, no,
we take care of it really
flippant sounds more exquisite. You know, we can put monocles on
flip.
tape. They're flippant.
Yeah, they're flippant. Thank you. They're very flippant people, and or odd
Yeah, there you go.
uh, people, and if yeah, we usually take care of any problems really quickly.
Right.
I mean, it's a fantastic community. I've always felt it's at its top, There's not a lot of trolls that pop on, and there's always a moderator for anyone to ever talk to any time of the day.
Hmm.
There's always someone you can go to. There's always people that you can just pop into a room, say hi, and they'll usually say hi back.
Right.
It's I feel it's max is what I can say.
Okay. I'm starting to hear an echo. I don't know if you want the speakerphone,
Oop,
but
I'm not. No, you aren't on speaker.
okay.
Maybe if I just poke it away. Sorry everyone, I'm on my phone.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
The echo it's not bothering me, but people might say, "Oh my gosh, cool blue echo."
Yeah.
It's like a
Let me try lowering the volume. Is it any better?
hello. Yeah, it's good.
Okay,
But
good.
it's slight, but it's not like a big deal. To be
I
honest.
lowered it more. It should be better.
Okay. So we'll move on to the next question then, because I should ask this question first. How did you get into community managing? Because there's a big jump from I'm just a part of this forum all day long, or maybe I'm here on and off every week, to okay, I gotta be here to make sure people don't break things.
Well, it started when I started to really get into Dota.
Hmm.
When I got into Dota, it was right after the whole Pudge fountain hooking
Oh, right,
tournament.
the nerf.
When they did it in the tournament,
Oh,
the whole
TI
Navi
3.
silliness, yeah, with Pudge and Chen.
Hmm.
That's when I really started to play Dota like every day,
Oh, nice.
and I
Okay.
noticed that our community was very, very weak in terms of Dota. I wanted to expand it and make it stronger,
Right.
so I filled out a moderator application for the Dota community,
Hmm.
or the Dota part of our community, and I got accepted as a moderator, and I started, posting on forums, started trying to host events.
Hmm.
Our tournament failed, but I mean, maybe when we get more members, I can sponsor another tournament.
Right.
Um, I mean, right now, we just want to get members. I want to see DirtNap have a Dota community as big as our League community.
Mm-hmm. Which is going to be
Just,
difficult.
yeah, most definitely difficult. But,
But-
I can definitely see us getting 200 members if we, if we really try.
Okay.
But,
And, I'm actually going to take a few steps back and ask you if you... I'm sorry, and let you know that it's time for the quick response section, which, like I said, it should have been a little bit while ago. I'm just like, skipping all over the place, my bad. But the quick response section, do you know how this section works?
No, I'm not too familiar with it.
Okay, so basically I throw out a topic, and you give me your answer, and you respond quickly.
Okay.
Yes, I love it when I get to explain that, though, because there's a lot of people who say, oh yeah, I know, I'm persnickety, I know what the quick response section is, ha ha ha. I'm like, come on, let me explain the rules, please. But anyway. Right, so the quick response section, like I said, it's kind of like a rapid fire thing, but I say topic, you answer with thing that is relevant to it, and then we keep going, okay?
Okay, I'll try my best.
Alright, your favorite video game genre?
My favorite video game genre would have to be MMORPG.
Okay, favorite game series?
My favorite game series would have to be The Legend of Zelda.
Console or PC?
PC, most definitely.
Handheld or mobile phone?
Mobile.
Mobile phone? Okay. Favorite book? Take your time.
Harry Potter?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got, they came out around my birthday every year, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Favorite color?
It would have to be, like, the royal purple.
Okay. Favorite number?
Kingswear. 21. Drinking age.
Favorite console?
PC. Does that count?
Wait, really? Yeah. Oh, no, that doesn't count. Favorite console, like console is not
God, I hate both of them. Nintendo GameCube.
There you go, that works. And
Yeah.
last but not least, I'm looking around my room to find the last question. Oh, favorite controller. Favorite game controller, sorry.
It would have to be the Xbox 360. 360.
The 360 controller? Okay, that works.
Yeah.
And that will conclude the quick response section. Some of those questions were kind of off the wall, but I really wanted to ask you what was your favorite controller, because everybody says, oh, the 360 is like the god of all controllers. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, maybe there's somebody who likes the PS3 controller. You never know.
It's too clunky. Too clunky. I never liked PlayStation.
It's too light for me. Like I like the weight of the 360 controller.
Yeah, it's not. Well, the 360 feels heavier to me. It's just how like big the buttons are. I can't handle it. They don't curve up. They don't. They're wide and flat and uncomfortable.
Yep, just like my GPA. Oh wait.
Oh.
That was a soft one. Oh, man. It was supposed to be like a good. Jeez. Moving along. What's the question? How have? All right, actually, hold on. Jeez. See, this is what happens when you skip over questions, guys. You get a little bit lost. What are some major variations in attitudes between communities? Because I remember you said before, the League of Legends community you don't care too much for, the Dota community and the Minecraft community you like, but outside of those three, like, you've been involved with other communities, correct?
Yeah.
So the variation between some of those communities, give us an example of three. One of those can be League of Legends, Dota, or Minecraft, but try to make the other two different.
Well, the three that I've seen, they are either caring and friendly.
Mm-hmm.
They're either ignore you all the time, or they're determined to hate you. It feels like.
Wow.
The determined to hate you, I mean, it's probably my problem, because in a lot of games I play the supporting, or a lot of team games I play the supporting role.
Right.
And usually whenever you play a supporting role, the whole team just hates you. Like, it feels like you get the blame. I I don't know how else to put it.
I understand.
Yeah.
In the caring communities, like what are they usually like? What are those usual attitudes?
I mean,
Not attitudes,
the
but
caring communities are the ones that will band together against a common evil. It may sound very, Saturday morning cartoonish, but I really love those communities. They're really enjoyable. I mean, for both sides, I've played both sides. Like in Minecraft, for the biggest example, everyone will love you, and then you go griefer, and they will all band together against you. And it's like the Justice League against one elite villain.
We must bring our powers together.
Exactly.
To go kill that
And they
creature.
come around and they literally hunt the whole map, They don't rest for weeks. I experienced this a lot.
He's hiding underground. I see him.
Exactly. Exactly. But and then you get the games like I'm trying to remember. I mean, where you don't get a lot of Phantasy Star Online.
Oh wow, okay. That's
when you play games like that and they don't require a lot of team play, you just it feels like a single player game. I mean, people, if you're bored, you can sit around and chat, but really the chat is just a chat. You aren't going to make, a lot of friends in those type of games. You'll find yourself soloing.
I find it extremely interesting that you mentioned PSU Online because like it was one of those like I played the crap out of the demo because I had like 10 friends who played it all the time. And yeah, I got that feeling of like when you go into a mission, it's like you and 5 random people or people you came in with, or 4, whatever the number was, and then we just like run through, kill everything. You don't have to cooperate unless it's like a big boss or something.
Not even if it's a big boss. It's just you could solo him and laugh.
And then like in the other times, this is why I like Phantasy Star Online. It's like you can just like literally sit around and pretend to hump people or
exactly.
It's just like. It was so fun. I mean, it sounds vulgar. I apologize, but it was fun. So, I'm just interested, or not interested. What's what I'm looking for? Yeah, interested that you mentioned Phantasy Star Online because I do agree that is one of those games where you can just ignore everything, or you can just be there.
Most definitely. I mean, I've been a big fan of Phantasy Star. I didn't like the online version too much, but that's the type of community that I see in games like that.
Kind of like either we know you or you just go about your day.
Yeah, exactly. Go about your day. You don't care about what's going on in other people's lawns. Your lawn is the sole purpose of your life.
but I will say though, those games seem to be the ones where like it's like the groups. Like people end up clustering, and it's weird because you usually have like those. You have like a stereotypical like MMORPG type group. Like you have the guy who's always trying to do the work and trying to organize things, the guild leader. Then you have the one who's just being a derp, and then you have the 2 who are kind of dating for some reason online. It's like what? What is this? It's like, that always happens.
See, my role would effectively be the derp.
There you go. Attaboy.
Effectively be the derp.
See, the derp is a fun role. I was the derp too. I literally made like a super short character and made him pink.
Yeah, I did that in Final Fantasy XIV. I called myself the Bubblegum Crusader. Yeah.
And what was funny is like people try to challenge you, you just kick their tails because you're just so good at the game. But otherwise, it's just you derping around,
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, memories. I kind of wish those servers were still up. Like I think the 360 ones are down. I don't know about online.
I don't know. I haven't touched it in a while, but.
But okay.
Yeah.
Just reminiscing. Man, we're old. The fact that we remember when Pokemon came out, and people don't remember when Pokemon came out nowadays. Like there are people born in 2002. Can you believe that? I know. And
I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I remember when the first episode came out, and I was so psyched. I memorized that entire first episode, and I've only watched it once. I didn't need to watch it again. It was engraved in my heart.
There you go.
Just like the Poke Rap for a good week. See, then I just lost it because I didn't practice it.
I'm sure there are a lot of people like me who couldn't remember the song for the life of them. So when the song came out, I was like, internet. That was me the whole time song. It's just...
That was most people.
What kind of Pokemon are you? No, stop.
Right. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Save all your viewers.
So next question,
Save.
next question. Before I go too far on a
Yeah.
tangent, what games do you play for fun?
For fun, nowadays, it's, as I said, mostly competitive.
Mm-hmm.
I find myself playing a lot of Ghost Recon Online,
Mm-hmm.
or when it comes out of open beta, it will be Ghost Recon Phantom, so it'll go from Grow to GURP.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't understand why they're doing that. But I play League of Legends, I play Dota 2, all the games where you have to have a team to succeed. I find those games the most rewarding, especially when you do it
Smite
right.
Or Strife?
Huh?
Any Smite or Strife?
I've never played Strife, and I played Smite for all of 5 seconds, and then when I lost the ability to play Arachne because she wasn't free to play anymore, I just stopped. I didn't have any interest in playing anyone else because that ultimate was too funny.
What did it do for all the people out there like me who don't know?
Oh, she pretty much had a pudge hook for an ultimate that was up every 30 seconds, and she had another ability in which she could lay eggs, spider eggs, and she could have multiple near each other, and whenever enemy, I guess you would call them gods in that game for Smite, whenever an enemy god came near, the spiders would come out with a slow effect and a dot effect to their auto attacks, and it was just funny because you could have this horde of spiders annihilating. It's a broodmother and a pudge for all those Dota watchers. It's fantastic. It's the best thing in the world. I loved it. And then jump on their back and irritate them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
That sounds interesting, scary. And
yeah, terrifying.
I would be very disappointed if I couldn't play that too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I would be.
Yeah, most definitely. That's why I stopped playing.
Alright, so do you have any interesting talents that you would be okay with telling the internet?
Yeah, actually, I am bilingual.
Nice.
I speak American Sign Language because my parents are deaf, and I'm actually hard of hearing. So, contrary to what a lot of people believe, American Sign Language is very different from spoken English. Its sentence structure is closer to French because actually I'm not trying to generate any haters, but we all know how lazy Americans can be, and we had the French speak our sign language. So
no, it's okay. You're talking to one of the lazy Americans right here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a lazy American. I accept it.
Is he there?
Yeah,
go America.
Yeah, go America. China does all the work. No. That's really bad.
Well, I would ask you to say a few things in your secondary language, but that's not gonna help. So,
I mean, well, yeah. But how the sentence structure, I can give you how the sentence structure would go. Like, I'm going to the bus today. You would say it as simply as possible. Or, no, that's not a good one.
Okay.
I'm going to take the bus today after school.
Okay.
I ride bus after school. Yeah, after school. So you wouldn't say like twos, is, thes, because it would hurt your hands if you had to do that for every, time you'd have to, do it.
Right.
So you just, it kind of sounds like caveman talk, me go store, like that would be ASL.
Okay. And see, it's interesting you say that because I got really, really, really interested in American Sign Language when Switch That Birth came out. And yes, I watched the show. No, I don't watch anymore, but that's only because I got disappointed at the end of season 1, or in the first half of the season. And I was like, okay, Bay is not Bay anymore. Daphne's not Daphne anymore. They changed them too much, and I just flipped tables and walked away.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I watched that show and I got extremely interested in American Sign Language, and I started learning it. So I knew my alphabet. I forgot it now. But how often does the alphabet pop up in actual speaking?
Whenever you don't know a word, it's okay to finger spell it. Just don't waste everyone's time and do it slowly. When I was a kid, it was funny because I didn't start talking until the age of 4. Sign language was my first language because my parents were deaf.
Right.
And so I would sign perfectly until I started talking, and I lost a lot of my sign language ability. to the point where when I was growing up, I was fingerspelling almost everything.
Right.
And when a deaf person is driving and you're trying to talk to them and they have to look at you, you can't fingerspell slow. So my mom told me to either learn how to sign, shut up, or fingerspell faster. I chose fingerspell faster.
Right.
And I mean, I'm not sure if it's something to be proud at, but I can fingerspell at light speed.
Nice.
It gave me an A in spelling in school.
That's way better than me because I can't. I mean, I can do letters like A, B. I think that's a C. Well, you can't see, but
yeah, you can't see this. But yeah.
But okay. So you know ASL and you know English, of course, right?
Of course, yeah.
So it's really interesting because, I mean, like I said, I have an interest in ASL. I'm probably gonna talk to you a lot about it afterwards, but let's continue moving things on. We're actually at the end of our interview. Do you have any shout-outs that you would like to make? Any and all shout-outs, please?
I would like to give a shout out to all of DirtNap for being so freaking awesome, and I'd also like to give a shout out to Jishin once again because he's the one who really got me into online gaming. Otherwise, probably I'd be playing Steam and doing nothing with.
It's like playing single-player games on Steam.
Yeah,
I mean,
such a crime playing single-player games.
No. Okay, single-player games are fun, and I love it because you get a nice story. And the last time I played a single-player game was Bioshock Infinite, and I was slightly sad because replayability equaled 0. So.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the stories nowadays. I mean, nowadays I would say single-player is a crime because a lot of the stories are.
Unless it's Skyrim. Skyrim is like one of the shining lights.
I'm not going to get into that because I might cause some haters.
Okay. Let's steer away from that. All right, continue with the shout-outs. Yeah. Continue over the shout-outs.
And I mean, just all my friends who will watch this after, because I know I will glue their faces to a computer screen and make them watch this later. It will be fantastic.
It'll be great.
For me.
It'll be torture, and there'll also be cookies. There'll be cookies, right?
I don't know if I'm that nice.
Okay. I was about to say, because keep in mind, if you say yes, there will be cookies, and they watch to this part, they'll say, dude, where the heck are my cookies?
And I wouldn't give it to them. I would say that was only if you finish it in 1 minute less than the time limit, or than the time that this interview goes.
And then they'll cut the video off right here.
Yeah, I would do it, just like all, this is on sale. Only if you get this.
This is on sale for a limited amount of time, and you don't get the money until the very end.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You don't get the money after the payment has gone through. Mail-in rebate. Jeez.
Oh man, talk about life. But anyway, where can people find you if they want to find you specifically, or better yet, where can people find DirtNap Gaming?
DirtNap Gaming would be www.dirtnapgaming.com. If you have any questions about it that I didn't answer, which I'm sure I didn't answer a lot of questions about it, feel free to find my profile and send me a message. You don't have to actually be an actual member. You can sign up. You don't have to be an actual member to send people messages. You can also get me at Twitter. Impish Knight. Yes, with my ugly little imp in mind. You can also. That's about it, actually. DirtNap and Twitter would be the main ways to get me. Don't be intimidated to post on my Twitter. I have a lot of Pokemon stuff on there, but I'm more than willing to answer any questions about DirtNap on there as well.
Okay. I'll ask you this question because this would be an interesting thing to say. We're supposed to be closing out, but I gotta make sure I actually think about Pokemon. All right, so can you name how many generations of Pokemon there are? And if you can name your favorite Pokemon per generation, and it has to be different Pokemon. Yes, the ultimate challenge has been accepted.
I believe there are 7 generations now. Let me check. We got red, yellow, blue. So that's Gen 1.
Mm-hmm.
Got Gen 2, which I know the favorites.
Mm-hmm.
We got Gen 3, the Sapphire and Emerald.
Don't worry, no pressure, but I'm looking it up now so people can see on the
No. 4, that would be Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait. I feel like I'm forgetting one. No, that would be 4. That should be. And then we got Black and White.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got... So it's 6 generations.
6 generations?
I think.
Are you sure?
I feel like I'm forgetting one.
Hold on.
I feel like I'm forgetting one.
No.
Flat out.
It's 6.
No, 6.
X
Yeah,
and
so
Y's
it's 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was wrong with my initial. It was 6. And then my favorite, first generation Raichu.
Mm-hmm.
Second generation Raichu. No. Second generation would have to be
Mm-hmm.
Teddy Ursa.
Ooh, okay.
Third generation.
Which is Ruby, Sapphire, Fire Red, Leaf
Yeah.
Red, Emerald.
Frickin' Blaziken, everyone's OP favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And
then the 4th generation is Diamond, Pearl,
yeah.
Platinum. Okay, Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Shoot. I think that was the one where Bayonet was introduced. And the Bayonet.
Mm-hmm.
Zipper Wizard. That's what I call her.
Gen 5 is Black and White.
Yeah. God, I hated this gen with a passion.
Because
I didn't like it.
Okay.
There was ice cream and
Yeah.
a trash bag.
Exactly, that's what I was about to say. It was like
The trash bag.
they ran out of names. They was like, okay, ice cream and trash bagger.
And I think, was Hippo down that generation, or was he the generation before?
I have not a clue.
The Sand Hippo. That one got me mad too. But I mean, there's, Muck kind of got me mad as well, though.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, off topic. You know what? Victini.
Okay, that's fine.
Victini is one of my favorites.
And
Fire
X and Y is the
Psychic,
last one.
GG. And then X and Y. Oh, my lord, there's so many good ones in X and Y.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably have to say praise the great Lord Gumi.
Gumi? Okay.
Gumi is an adorable little guy. He's awesome. Can't beat him.
That is fine by me. For all those who follow Pokemon and stuff, you can, based on Imp actually remembering how many generations, answering that correctly. He stumbled a little bit the first time, but he thought about it and it was 6, and he got that right. And he also, you called out the games too. You said red, green, blue, and yellow. That was the first generation. That's completely correct. I don't follow Pokemon that hard, so I wouldn't know, but I'm pretty sure people out there appreciate the fact that you remembered the generations and you called out some possibly awesome Pokemon.
Yeah.
So guys,
no, not possibly. They're my favorites.
Oh, they're your favorite. Sorry.
They're the best. No,
best of the best.
Bayonet isn't the best, but I still use it.
So there you go, guys. Imp just flexed his pokey muscles, and that is respect enough, to me at least, respect enough to go follow every single thing that he has here. It's specifically the Dirt Nap Gaming and also his Twitter, because you post when you live stream, correct? On your Twitter?
I post when I live stream on DirtNap.
Oh, on DirtNap, okay.
I'll just
So,
I'll hold it up for another day.
Save it for another day. Okay, we'll save it for another day. But Imp just like I said, he flexed his Poke muscles. I think that's impressive enough, and you guys should just definitely go check out Dirt Nap Gaming, check out their stuff, check out Imp and Adam. He might be nice enough to say, hey, sure, whatever. I'll have like 3,000 friends now. Or he may say, oh no, you're not cool enough, and then.
I'm not that kind of person. More friends, the merrier.
Oh, there you go. Boom. Okay.
Yeah. The merrier gets.
Cool Blue trying to make Imp not look as awesome as he actually is. Sad me. But yes, like I said, this is towards the end of the interview. Imp, would you like to say your final goodbye to all the beautiful people out there, please?
Goodbye, beautiful people, and I hope to see you another day.
Mm-hmm. And that will wrap it up for his interview. So, my name is Cool Blue. We just interviewed Imp, awesome person. Don't forget to go check out Dirtnap Gaming. It's an awesome community. We of CasNet have been involved with that for I think 2 months now, going on 3. So
Yeah,
it's a pretty awesome community. We're still trying to get our foothold in there. We're trying to help them out with their Dota stuff. And if you guys are interested in Dota, they have Dota stuff. If you guys love Minecraft, they have Minecraft stuff. If you guys like League of Legends, as an extremely active part of their community, their League of Legends stuff is huge. I went in there and posted like a comment, like I posted a forum post, and like it was drowned out within the next day. Like,
yeah.
it was on page 2 the next day. I was like, crap. But anyway, they also have the Final Fantasy stuff, and I think the other big one was Daisy.
Arma, that's what it was.
Oh, Arma.
Just all Arma, all things Arma. So Daisy, Arma 2, Arma 3.
So definitely go check them out. And remember, when you talk about it's Dirt Space Nap, it's Dirt Nap. And the
Yes.
gaming at the end. So just to make
Otherwise, may you be smited.
Yes, may you be smited by
Dirtnap gods.
Dirt Nap.
Because I know I've been smited.
And also, if you guys have TeamSpeak and stuff, definitely go check them out on TeamSpeak. That's a very active part too.
I'll give you the link or to put on the video after. So.
Okay.
Until then, if you need it and you're watching this video right now, send me a tweet and I will. Yeah.
Yep, he'll have that out to you. So, like we said, thank you guys for joining us. It's an amazing interview. Thank you, Imp, for finally interviewing with us. We've been fighting for this interview for like. We're fighting to try to line up our times for like the past 2 months or something like that, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Too long. That's what it's been. Too long.
That's what she said. Alright, but on that note, let's go ahead and cut the video before Cool Blue says something else bad. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see, as always with our videos, we'll see you guys whenever.
Bye.